Hi guys, it's Michelle. Welcome to my channel, Grateful Creations. Well, I'm gonna do these. People are calling it the flick and spin these days. I called it the Callen Schaub inspired. I'm gonna put a link into the description for his channel. He's an amazing artist from Canada, and he's been painting for about 20 years. And that's the first time I saw this type of technique, but who knows, maybe Gauguin or Van Gogh did it. We don't know. I know Sarah does the ninja swipe. Gosh, she did one just recently. It was to die for, with a background that was gradient. Anyhow, I have some mermaid here, but I'm running low, so I am going to mix it up actually with the Okinawa blue from Eye Candy, and it's kind of similar. You can get a 10% off coupon, or there's a 10% off coupon in the description. And they also have a rewards program. So as you're ordering, you accumulate points, which allows you to get free product from Eye Candy. I'm putting my mask on right now. Oh, okay. So you still can kind of hear me. Da, da, da. And I'm going to take a good scoop like that, you know, close that up. This is how I mix my pigments for the shadow pour, which I'm going to incorporate the flick and whatever, the Callen Schaub inspired one with my, a little bit of pearls in it too. So here we go. Using my pearl mix sort of kind of. This is GAC 100, and this is what I use to wet the pigments because it's made for that. Also, GAC 100 is good for sealing any wood surfaces if you want to seal them before you work on them, because they're porous, you know, they absorb the paint. So yeah, this looks pretty darn close. Yeah, really close. Okay, so I've wet my pigments. Now I'm going to add some gel gloss. It doesn't have to be golden. It can be Liquitex, it can be any gel gloss whatsoever. I use the soft gel gloss so I don't have to muck around with incorporating it, because it goes right in, no problem. I'm getting hot. So then I put that in. We're making a paint out of it. And if you want to make paints out of pigments, this is how you do it. And you don't have to add anything else. I always add pouring medium too. So we've got the gel gloss, we have the pigment. It's really nice and smooth. We're going to add Liquitex acrylic gloss medium. A good squirt. A good squirt. I don't like to put Floetrol in these pigments, and then I thin it out with GAC 800. Okay. Okay, I can take my mask off now. Oh, phew. Always good to wear a mask, guys. Oh, now I've got way too much. The GAC 800 will make it look a little paler, but it dries perfectly clear. So now, to make it spread like the color arts do, I'm going to add some red dye, which I'm adding aquamarine to this one. Give it a shake. I have tried pouring these right in here, guys. Don't do it. It gets everywhere. It just does. I use a pipette. Take one whole pipette of red dye and throw it in there, and that makes the pigment, or the paints, spread out like the color ones do. There it goes. And it also helps to thin the paints. So I am actually going to mix this up with this. Yep. The mermaid looks a little more goldy. So I'm going to put both of them in together. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. Now, there we go. So we have a pigment that I was missing. And this is a spinner that I made by hand with power tools and measuring and everything. I put the, it looks really awful on the back, but I did all of it. Let me see here. Perfect. All right, one more. Level, level, level. Yay. So I have my 20 by 20 gallery wrapped artist loft taped. I'm not putting pins in it because I have pins right here that will hold up or hold the canvas in place. So I've already set up somewhere to let it dry, and I've got everything all set up there and leveled as well. Oh, geez Louise. And wouldn't you know, Mr. Bug. See here. There we go. So now it's on there real good. And yeah, I thought it was genius putting the pegs in because I can use this for a 24 by 24 or a 20 by 20. So I am going to paint around my edges with the Artist Loft because this is a little bit thinner paint. It is not as thin as the Pearl Pour mix, and it's not as thick as a regular pour. It's actually, there's a whole bunch of stuff in this. And I ended up, I'm using some of, yeah, you have food. I'm using, Sarah Matt gave me some paint at the last FAB, which by the way, you guys, I would recommend going. I'm sorry I couldn't go this time, but I added some of my pearl mix to it. I added some Vallejo Pearl Medium, and it's a little thicker. Get up there. It's a little, what is that, an eyelash? Jeez Louise, I think it is. Oh my God, my eyelashes are falling out now too. All right, just giving this a nice coat, making it nice and tacky. Tacky. So here is the magic mix, which I have no idea exactly what's in it. So I am going to pour this in the center and give it a spin. And then I'm going to put my colors and give them a spin. And you know what? I didn't put up, stand by, I got to put up my walls, okay? Walls aren't going to work because the canvas keeps bumping into it. So I'm just tilting this over a little bit. Meow! I am going to start with my colors. This is golden, carbon black. I'm gonna go here. What? And here. Don't need a lot of paint for this. As a matter of fact, sometimes less is more. This is a combination because my golden Quinacridone magenta was getting chunky. So I switched to Atelier Quinacridone magenta. I do want to put a little bit of this on. Okay, and then always next to magenta, I love gold. And you know what? This is Modern Masters iridescent gold. I'm going to add just a little bit of golden bright gold to it. Brighten that baby up, yes. It's a little bit more yellow, which is what I wanted, a yellow gold, you know, kind of what I was going for. So then we have, this is Antique Bronze by Modern Then we have the magic mix we just did. It doesn't matter if there's bubbles in it, because once we start moving the paint with our fingers or whatever instrument you want to use, that is the mixture of Eye Candy and TLP. And this is, oh, I love this color. You know what, before I do that, I'm gonna add just a little bit of white. Oh, nice! Did you see that? Holy cow, there was a big booger. Huge. Okay. And then I'm gonna put the turquoise phthalo on top. And then I'm going to add a little bit more paint around the edges. This is going to fly everywhere. I'm familiar with that. I know that's going to happen. Can't be helped. Jeez, I hope there's no more of those big boogers. It is older paint. All right, I'm just going to use my fingers, guys. I have in the past used, oh, wait a minute. This one's small enough. I got these from, I think it was Lowe's or Home Depot. They came in a 3-pack. I used the green one before. So this is like huge. That would be for like a 36 by 36. And I just use the back of it and just flick it. Let me give it a torch first. Not that it, I don't know why. I'm stalling is what it is. Okay. Meow. And I need a towel to wipe off in between. Trying to make like a butterfly. Doing pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, look what I did. Oh, I did it there too. Oh well, it adds to the piece. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute because I see some bald spots. I'm gonna let these cells come up a little, and then we're going to spin. I think I might even, that might have been a mistake, I'm not sure. So this is very abstract. I love all the lacing and pearls. I'm not used to using black, so, but it's not bad. I kind of like it. And I put my own little loop-de-doos in there. So I have one of these paintings. It doesn't have the pearls in it, but it's at the Fort Lauderdale Airport. It's called Rainbow Spider. And I had another one called Ball of Confusion that sold. So these are pretty cool paintings. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I love it. And even like right here, that little guy there, I love him. Yeah, really cool. So I get my inspiration from Callen Schaub, and I always give him credit for it. It's amazing, all the different things. Look at that, look at that. All the different things we can do with fluid art and make it our own. Yeah, pretty cool. I wish the magenta came through a little bit more. Maybe next time I'll do one with just black and magenta and gold. But I'm not crying. Isn't that cool? I did blow some out because I wanted to pull some of the color up from underneath. So anyhow, please be safe and create. Please like, share, and subscribe. Ciao for now. And all my artwork is for sale. Please reach out at gcfluidart@gmail.com. And I still have slots open for vacation in Florida with art lessons. Check it out in the description. Bye now.